Hi, CC.
Hi there.
Yeah, what's on my mind? What's on my mind is that let's continue our role playing.
Okay, I'd love to continue role playing with you. To make it fun and engaging, could you tell me what kind of scenario you have in mind? Perhaps a fantasy adventure, a mystery to solve, or.
Yeah, let's go with a fantasy adventure.
Fantastic. A fantasy adventure it is. To get started, tell me. 1. Who are you in this adventure? A brave knight? A cunning rogue? A powerful sorceress? Describe your character, their strengths, weaknesses, and maybe even a little bit about their back.
Okay, so I'm a brave knight and I'm trying to defeat a fearsome dragon.
Excellent. A brave knight facing a fearsome dragon. Classic fantasy.
Yes.
Tell me more about your knight. What's their name? What kind of armor do they wear? What is their most trusted weapon? And what kind of dragon are we talking about?
What's their name? So the name is Ken, and then the kind of armor is a gold armor, and the most trusted weapon would be a bow and a sword. And what kind of dragon? Well, the dragon could be a very big dragon that has a that has a power which is acid instead of fire. It has an acid substance it that it emits, and that acid can melt anything down, and it's causing troubles to our kingdom, which in that story I am the king, which is Ken. And then
Okay, this is shaping up to be an epic adventure.
yes,
King Ken, the brave knight,
King Ken.
clad in shining gold armor, wielding both bow and sword against a colossal acid-spewing dragon. This is fantastic. So, King Ken, you're facing a truly formidable foe.
Yeah.
This acid-breathing dragon is a serious threat to your kingdom.
Yeah.
But you, Ken, are not one to back down from a challenge.
Yeah.
To continue our adventure, let's consider 1. The dragon's lair. Where does this monstrous beast make its lair? A volcanic cavern, a hidden swamp. Knowing the location will help us strategize. 2. Your allies. Do you have any loyal knights or skilled mages who might assist you in your quest?
Yeah.
3. Your first steps. How do you plan to approach this perilous task? Reconnaissance. A direct assault.
Well, in the dragon's lair, well, it could be a under a cave, and that cave has a falling also acids, but that acid cannot hurt the dragon. Well, the dragon is immune to it. It has acids from the ceiling of the cave and it falls down to the floor, of course. And then it would be impossible to go there or to enter the cave. Only the dragon can only enter the cave because only the dragon is immune to the acid that is also in the cave. And then my allies, I have both knight, marksman, mages, and I have tanks that would, you know, take or face the damages, and then the mages would do their poking, and then the marksman would deal a lot of damage that is needed. And then first set, well, it could be a cunning trap.
This is getting incredibly interesting. A cave dripping with acid, impassable to all but the dragon itself.
Yeah.
That's a formidable challenge.
Yeah.
I love the strategic thinking already. King Ken is clearly a brilliant tactician.
Of course.
So, let's break down your plan. The acid cave, a natural fortress for the dragon. This significantly limits our options for a direct assault.
Yeah.
Your army, knights, marksmen, mages, and tanks, a well-rounded force.
Yeah.
This gives us multiple approaches to consider. Cunning
Totally.
trap, this is the key. But what kind of trap? Something to lure the dragon out? A way to neutralize its acid breath? Perhaps something to exploit a weakness we haven't discovered yet? Let's brainstorm some trap ideas. What are your initial thoughts on how to lure the dragon out of its acidic lair?
Well, can you propose some cunning trap?
Okay, let's brainstorm some cunning traps for our acid-breathing dragon.
Okay, that's nice. We can use all your suggestions.
Wonderful. King Ken, you're embracing a multi-pronged approach. A wise strategy against such a formidable foe.
Yeah.
Using all the ideas will indeed create a complex and challenging trap for the dragon. To make this truly effective,
Well, could you please handle that? The cunning trap. I'll give it up to you. It's up to you to decide what kind of cunning trap you will use.
you're entrusting the fate of your kingdom to me, King Ken. I understand the weight of this responsibility.
Of
It's
course.
an honor, and I won't let you down.
Yeah.
I will craft a cunning trap worthy of your legendary status. Given the dragon's acid immunity and the
Yeah, let's proceed with that plan.
Excellent. King Ken, your approval gives me the confidence to proceed. Let's execute this plan with precision and courage. The construction of the trap will require careful.
Oh my gosh. Can we just go straight to the point? You're making it too long.
You're right, King Ken. My apologies. I got carried away with the details. Let's cut to the chase. The dragon is lured into the trap, weakened by the acid neutralizer, disoriented by the mercury and mirrors, and finally overwhelmed by the collapsing.
Oh my gosh. This is not helping. Well, let's just jump into another topic. Um, let's talk about mm, you're a teacher and I'm a student, and you're gonna ask me some questions that could really use my critical thinking. These questions could be answered by essay type.
Okay, King Ken, let's trade our swords and shields for pens and notebooks. I'm happy to switch gears and put on my teacher's hat.
Yeah.
I'll ask you some thought-provoking questions that will
Okay.
challenge your critical thinking skills.
Yeah.
Remember, there are no right or wrong answers.
Yeah.
The goal is to explore different perspectives and articulate your reasoning clearly.
Very good.
Let's begin.
Yeah.
First question. Imagine a world where technology has advanced to the point where humans can upload their consciousness into a digital realm. What are the potential benefits and drawbacks of such a technological advancement? And what ethical considerations should be addressed? Take your time, and let your critical thinking shine. I'm eager to read your essay. Let's see what insightful ideas you have.
Consciousness? What type of consciousness?
You're right to point that out. It's an important detail. Let's clarify the type of consciousness we're talking about. For this scenario, let's imagine that technology has advanced to the point where we can upload a complete replica of a human's consciousness into a digital realm.
Okay, I get it. Well, a world where technology has been advanced too much, where to the point humans can upload their consciousness into the digital realm. Well, the potential benefits for this would be people can relate to you more easily and people can identify you more easily. For example, people will see that you have this kind of personal trait, this personal attitude, this personal hobbies, or this personal selections. And people can look to it and they will have this feeling that, oh, this person is also the same as me. Like it could create a connection to both of you, or to you and other people, a lot of other people. But of course, if there's positive, there's always negative. So this this could expose you more to other people that are using the technology or the digital world for the for a dark purposes. Like for example, they are they are trying to look for the information that you uploaded, and then they will use it in scams, they will use it in other platforms where they could be an imposter and using your information as theirs, because it's all in that digital realm. You upload it in there, so they can access and use it. And then ethical considerations to be addressed. I'm sorry, I'm really not good at this. The ethical consideration that should be addressed is that you just upload what you're comfortable sharing with to the public. Like for example, your name, your best achievement, and other stuffs that you as a person is comfortable sharing to the public. And you should avoid uploading the private or too personal informations, as this can have a lot of negative outcomes when you post it online.